and gentlemen, welcome to the Daytona International Speedway as we get set for the Coke Zero Sugar 400 live from Daytona Beach, Florida at the Daytona International Speedway. That's right. We have 40 laps of racing here, which I believe is 10 laps shorter than the Daytona 500 earlier this season, which was won by Dylan Young. Last week we saw Cody Lamas take a victory away from Cole Deaver, from Cole Deaver. We saw him take a victory away with the last lap pass down that really long road course at Road America. Well, now we're here for a 2.5 mile plate track racing here at Daytona. Let's get the command to fire the engines. Maybe I should perhaps do this first, and totally there. Command has been given. Now that I've done it the right way. I'm so unprofessional, it's not funny. The cars pull off pit lane as they're getting ready for some exciting racing. As they head off into turn number 1, Shane Lake and that number 37 Kroger Chevrolet Camaro has put his Camaro on the pole. Andrew Davis in the 14 Haas Ford starts second. It's not really where you qualify that matters in a super speedway track. It's where you finish. As you see the cars head down the straightaway here, 42 laps of racing. There's last week's winner, Cody Lamas, up here. Oh, and Cody Smart has an issue. 8th row. He's outside on the 8th row, Cody Lamas is. But the 92 of Cody Smart has an issue on his Ford. Not sure what the issue could be. Could it be anything from a flat... I don't see any smoke, so it's probably not terminal in that number 92 car. But whatever it is, it could possibly be a tire. Maybe he has a tire loose or a tire coming apart on that number 92 car. As we're coming back up to the front here, we're getting ready for the start of the Coke Zero Sugar 400. 40 laps of racing. Here we go. The pace car ducks down the pit lane. Shane Lake gonna bring us down. The green flag is out. We're underway here at Daytona. Shane Lake gets a good jump and will take the lead off. It's not a side-by-side battle, so good run for Shane Lake. Gets the good run as you see a couple of cars already behind him going out for position. Getting a big lead like that. As you see the 92 car on pit road now, repairing whatever it is that's wrong under that hood. Down the back straightaway they go. Shane Lake still leading. Andrew Davis still holds on to second. Davis tried to close the door, but here comes the 72 car. Jake Smith up here. Leading the first lap at Daytona will be the 37 of Shane Lake. Cody Smart still on pit road, so he's lost 1 lap officially. Here comes Jessica Shelton down the inside, being pushed by a couple of Camaros in Dylan Poteet and Seth Cole, as well as the number 88 of Cole Deaver. Shane Lake up to the top side, Dylan Poteet down the very inside. Looks like we could be going 3 wide for the race lead here. Heading off into turn number 3, Dylan Poteet down the inside line, and he's going to take the lead, it looks like. I hear sound like a couple of cars possibly scraping the wall back there. Oh, we're under the caution flag. First caution of the race. Dylan Poteet leads them under the caution flag. And it looks like Austin LaPlante's involved, possibly the 5 of Jonathan Zorline involved as well. We're going to keep a run here, looking at these group of cars as they try to get things settled out here, making sure nobody wrecks. Alright, things seem pretty good now. The pace car catches the field. 92 Cody Smart on pit lane. The 5 car. I think the 48 has already retired. Yep, the 48 has retired from the race. Let's go back and take a look and see at what happened to bring out the first caution here at Daytona. Alright, we're back here looking at what happened to bring out the caution. You see Nathan Hudson and Igor Barreto just will go 4 wide. Hudson crowds the 13. The 13 has nowhere to go. 13 hooks the 21 up into the 48. The 21 has some rear end damage. The 48 car slaps the side. And then the 5 car, Jonathan Zorline, just nowhere to go. You see the 48, you see the 09 car got a bit of side damage from that. 2 teammates, the 48 and the 5, wreck off of turn number 4. So, this is what happens to bring out the first caution of Daytona and the Coke Zero Sugar 400. Let's go back up for the restart. Welcome back to Daytona as we're getting ready for the restart. These cars made pit stops under this caution flag. Jessica Shelton was able to get out of pit road first. Cody Smart, you see him back out on the racetrack. He is 3 laps down, possibly out of this race. But you never really know here at Daytona. So Jessica Shelton is the leader. Dylan Poteet 2nd, Seth Cole 3rd, Carson Gum 4th. Cole Deaver 5th, Trey Wright 6th, Kyle Lengland in 7th, Trent Dunham in 8th, Shane Lake back to 9th, and Andrew Davis, the top 10. As we're getting ready for the restart, and I believe that 92 car will be up to speed as he only really came down pit road. Green flag is out. We're back underway here at Daytona. And yes, that 92 car, after getting whatever the problem was fixed under the hood, is up to speed. Seth Cole could use him as a pick here. Use him for drafting up to get the lead. Shelton and the 92 car, they're battling side by side. Much of the outside lane has abandoned it and went to the inside. Shelton still leading as you see Seth Cole now going to put the 92 3 wide. More cars abandoning the outside line. That's going to give the lead to Seth Cole. Seth Cole has yet to go to victory lane this season. He's got Carson Gum right behind him as they complete this lap. Kyle Lengland looking for 2nd place. Here comes both Shane Lake and Trent Dunham up here, as well as the 14, the 42, and the 9. As you see the 5 and the 21 car losing the draft back here. 3 wide possibly for 2nd place as Seth's going to go to the inside and block all 3 lines. Here comes Trent Dunham, the only Dodge in the field in the Daytona, here at Daytona and in the Budweiser All-Pro Series. Trent gets a good run off the corner in that Sega Dodge. Will he go to the inside of Seth Cole? He does! Trent Dunham goes to the inside of Seth. Going into turn number 1, and he's going to have the drafting help of the 37 and the 4 car. Boy, did those two really get a good run on him. To the outside line, Trent goes. He's the 37 and the 4 car on the inside line. Oh, the 4 car is going to go lower on the track. Could that break his momentum? Nope, they're going to go 4 wide. Excuse me, 3 wide for the lead as Kyle Langland in the 4 takes it as he has Daniel Bouchard right behind him. Oh, they're 4 wide behind him. This isn't good. This isn't good. This isn't good. We're going to watch this battle here. 4 wide behind him. Oh, Dylan Young, the Daytona 500. Oh my goodness, this is really intense, guys. Oh, they're 4 wide, 2 rows deep. Oh my God, this isn't good. Here they go. Oh my God, 4 wide. I don't know how this is working. Oh, it's not working, and there they go. Oh my goodness, on the back straightaway. Oh, the big one is happening. The big one is happening down the back straightaway. Kev Shear's involved. The 17's involved. I see Dylan Pote back there with damage. Emmanuel Hartnett. Cole Deaver. Oh, bunch of cars involved in this. I don't know how that was. Oh, Benjamin Miles in the 43 car. The 18's involved. Kyle Matthews, I think, made it through with minimal damage. Caution is out. The leaders have taken the caution flag. And it was Levi McIntyre that was in the lead when they took the caution flag. I don't know how in the world they did that. Managed to go 4 wide, 2 rows deep, and then they missed on the back straightaway. It all went away. But as Levi McIntyre leads, we're gonna go back and take a look at the big one to see who was all involved and what the deal is, so we'll be right back. Alright, we're back here looking at this situation. Look at the 4 wide they have back here. The 41 of Patrick Smith and the 72 trying to make things work here. I don't think that, and they couldn't do it. The 41 car slides, the 72 car slides. They're already sideways here, up into the 34 and the 3. I don't know how a bunch of these cars managed to make it through. Shelton probably scraped the wall. Definitely got to look up at the helicopter cam here. Cole Deaver gets involved in it. 78 car of Kev Shearer. He's involved in it. Oh my God, right there. That's where some of these other cars get involved. Look at James Qualls just miss it. Wow. See Dylan Pote involved back here. Alright, let's ride on board the 70 of James Qualls. You see Qualls back here. He's just riding by himself, minding his own business. Let's watch. Minding his own business in the back. He knows it's too early in the race. Sees the wreck happening in front of him. He slams on the brakes. He prays. And the track just clears in front of him, and he somehow makes it through. There's another car I want to ride on board with, and that's the 03 of Charles Sanford. Here we go, right here. On board Charles Sanford. Oh my goodness. One more on board, and that's with the number 94 of Jessica Shelton. Right here. Oh, she does have some damage. She has scraped the wall a little bit. I'm sure she probably came to pit road and got that repaired. But let's go back up for the restart here at Daytona and see who's left. We're back here at Daytona. A bunch of cars out of the race since that incident, including the 11, the 17, the 34, the 20, the 88, the 12, the 32, the 3, the 13, the 43, the 31, the 78, and the 72. 27 cars remain on the racetrack, including that 92, who is 3 laps down. 27 cars remain on the racetrack. As we are coming off of turn number 4, to give you the quick rundown. Levi McIntyre leads, Cody Lama second, Dylan Young third, Ace Garcia 4th, Josh Drake 5th, Michael Whitman 6th, Kyle England 7th, Carter Friesen 8th, Shane Lake 9th, and Trent Dunham in 10th. Green flag is back out. We're back underway here at Daytona. We got to remember, nobody, I don't think in the history of the Budweiser All-Pro Series has swept the Daytona race weekends in one season before. Dylan Young, who's on the inside of the racetrack, he won the Daytona 500 earlier this season. Here he is, gonna battle for the lead on the inside of the racetrack with Levi McIntyre, who's gonna try to cut down in front of him, and he does. Here come the Fords. Dylan Young goes underneath the 6th car. Levi McIntyre leads this lap, but Dylan Young, excuse me, Dylan Young is gonna lead the race. As we're looking at this pack back here, big time pack. Qual's back here. He's got some rear end damage. I think that was from under the caution when these cars are trying to slow down when nobody seems to know how to use the brakes. So we have about a I want to say probably an 18 car pack here. Guess we'll look at it when they cross the line here. Have about a 16 car lead pack here. We're going to go back up to the front as Dylan Young leads the Coke Zero Sugar 400. Look at this, the points leader, Joshua Sakuli. He has been Mr. Consistency. I mean, he could really be a threat for this championship. Joshua Sakuli started at the rear of the field, missed 2 wrecks, including the big one, and here he is in the top 10. As Carter Friesen in the 38 car takes the lead, he's got Charles Sanford and Seth Cole behind him. You still got about 16 cars in this lead pack here. As the 03 takes the lead, Charles Sanford takes the lead. Here we go. The 19 of Carson Gum is going to go to the inside of Seth Cole. The 19 is going to take the lead away. Here comes Levi McIntyre mounting a hard charge on the inside line. Look at these drivers, 3 by 3 by 3 by 3. We'll see if we got any teammates in this lead pack here. I mean, I see the 47 and the 37. The 2 and the 22 are in this lead pack. Looking for maybe a couple of the Hendrick drivers. I really only see the 1-9 car. Trent Dunham's up here. Last week's winner at Road America, Cody Lamas, takes the lead this time. Can Cody Lamas make it back-to-back wins and be the season's first 3-time winner? Guess really only time will tell on this one, to be quite honest. As here comes Trent Dunham in the 1 car to the very inside. Trent Dunham leading, Cody Lamas second, and they're 3 wide behind him. Cody Lamas, Trent Dunham trying a bit of a 2-car tango here. As you see behind him, here comes the 2 of Dylan Young and the 37 of Shane Lake trying to draft their way up here. Dylan Young really wants to sweep the Daytona races in the Budweiser All-Pro Series. Now here comes Cody Lamas back to the inside of the racetrack. He's going to take the lead. Here comes pole sitter Shane Lake up here. 3 wide behind him. Oh, they're catching the 18 of O'Neal Baldwin. This is going to be bad news. We all know how Dylan Young likes the lapped cars, but oh, this is really going to be bad. As you see the pack here, the 18's only running about 162 miles an hour, and they're going to catch him. That's all they're going to be is who's going to get caught up. This 16-car pack is definitely going to be left out. Cody Lamas is going to be the only one who can decide where he wants to go. It'd be great if that 18 car just decided to come to pit road, but I don't think that's going to happen. Okay, they're going to catch him in the tri-oval here at Daytona. He's going to go high, and the inside line is going to be the one that gets held up. Now the outside line is going to get held up. This pack's going to be basically cut in half now. As we are past halfway here at Daytona. We are past halfway. Trent Dunham down the inside line. It's going to be Trent Dunham trying to take the lead. Dunham takes the lead. Sanford, Young, and Shane Lake again right behind him. It's an 8-car breakaway up here in the lead pack. Before going back to the 66, the 14, and the rest of these drivers. Charles Sanford takes the lead once again here at Daytona. Can he keep it though? Seth Cole up here. Trent Dunham and Dylan Young working together on the outside lane. In this group of 8 cars right here, 2 teammates. The 2 and the 22. Oh boy, William Brock and Patrick Smith are going to be the next 2 lap cars that these guys encounter. Trent Dunham goes for the lead again. Trent Dunham got his first win of the season earlier this season. Charles Sanford is a 2-time winner this season. Seth Cole has not been to victory lane this season, nor has Carson Gum. Trent Dunham holding on to the lead here as they are approaching the lapped cars ahead of them. To the inside they go, so the 1 car is going to go to the outside. The inside line is once again going to be held up here. Trent Dunham going to get by them. Inside line being held up once again. The top 3 are actually going to break away. That's Trent Dunham, Carson Gum, and Seth Cole. So look in the back here, you see Dylan Young held up now. Dylan Young, Shane Lake, Daniel Bouchard, and the 47 of Joshua Sekuli. The lap cars go to the outside, going to leave the bottom open for Dylan Young and others. We have a single file line breakaway. I don't know if it's been curtains for, I don't know if it's curtains for, I don't know if it's curtains for Dylan Young yet. Oh, the caution is out. Perhaps not. The caution is out. I see the 9 car slow. I think he wrecked as I see smoke off of turn 4. So the caution is out. This is definitely gonna bunch the field back up, as well as the lap cars. I see some damage on the front end of the 92 of Cody Smart. So we're going to have to take a look and see what happened to bring out the caution for the 3rd time here at Daytona. Alright, we're looking at Daniel Bouchard in the 9. You see him, he just got fed up with the 41 car, hooked him, comes down into the 96 of Ace Garcia. Ace Garcia takes out the 42, Michael Whitman, and there goes the 92, as well as Cody Smart gets caught up in this. And once again, this is all product of lapped cars here at Daytona. So now that the caution is out, the field's going to bunch back up, and we're going to see if we can get a decent run in the final 10 laps. So we're going to go back up for the restart and hopefully finish this race under the green. Probably the best news of all, we have 9 laps to go on this restart, and it's going to be a single file restart, meaning all the lap cars will stay single file where they're at. I guess in a way that doesn't work out well. I guess it does work, some sort of work out well. For here, I mean, the 10 and the 41 car are going to be stuck right here. We're going to go take a look at your top 10 here. Trent Dunham, Carson Gumbs, Seth Cole, Charles Sanford, Josh Drake, Carter Freeze, and Andrew Davis, Levi McIntyre, Dylan Young, Joshua Sekuli, your top 10. As we're getting ready for the green flag with 10 laps to go, or excuse me, 9 laps to go here at Daytona, the green flag is out and we're underway. I'm not entirely sure why Carson Gunn thought it was a good idea to move to the outside, but he's now going to lose second place to Seth Cole as Trent Dunham comes down the block. So we're looking at a 10-car breakaway at the front of the field because of those an 11-car breakaway because of the lap cars back there. Couple of teammates up here. Dylan Young back into the mix as well up here. He could possibly win this race and sweep Daytona. He's going to move into the 5th position. Trent Dunham driving out of his mirror right now as they head down the front straightaway. The 66 car Josh Drake, he's looking to be a 3-time winner this season. Won twice earlier this season, including a surprise win at Pocono. But here comes Charles Sanford in a battle for second place. Ooh, it looked like the two of Dylan Young maybe wanted to go to the inside but couldn't. Maybe it was too early. I really hope these cars don't encounter any more lap cars by the time this race ends. Trent Dunham, we all know how he feels about Daytona International Speedway. It's a love-hate relationship between those two. Trent Dunham leading. Here comes Josh Drake. He's got a heck of a run on the straightaway, but Seth Cole almost got turned by Levi McIntyre. Oh, these cars are racing hard for this win. Down the front straightaway after the tri-oval, heading into turn number 1, it's going to be Josh Drake with the lead. Carson Gum going into second as they head off into turn number 2. Trent Dunham now going to pull in line right behind the 19 car. Seth Cole going to stay to the inside. Dunham going to stay to the outside. The 47 and the 37 car working together, as you can see, as they head off into turn number 3. Josh Drake going to defend the inside line against Carson Gum. Will the two JTG Daughtery cars, will they work together to get to the front? Sakuli looking for his second win of the season. Shane Link looking for his first. 6 laps to go as they cross the start-finish line at Daytona. Seth Cole stays to the outside, right in front of Trent. Here comes the 47 of Sakuli and the 37 of Shane Lake. Levi McIntyre up here. Trent Dunham going to abandon the outside line, cut right in front of Dylan Young. Hardly any inside line. Here comes the 37. Going to try to go under his teammate, but with no help. Now his teammate ducks to the inside. And now the two JTG Daughtery cars going for second place, second and third. Ooh, these cars are really going to gang up on him, but could it be too early? Could it be too early? The 11 car breakaway, 5 laps to go at Daytona. Oh, Trent Dunham going to look just a tad lower on Shane Lake. Now it's going to break up the 37-47 duo. As here comes Dunham, 3 wide for third place in the back. Dylan Young fighting for his spots. The front 2 break away a little bit. Off of turn number 2, down the back straightaway, Seth Cole going to hook in line right in front of Trent Dunham. Going to give Trent Dunham some running room as he goes to the inside, and Seth Cole ducks to the inside as well. Dylan Young looking for any possible way he can to get back to the inside line as he needs to get up here. Joshua, oh look at this, Seth Cole and Trent Dunham duck to the inside, and they're going to go for second and third. Those two may be best friends and different manufacturers, but they can work together possibly here. And as I say that, it's short-lived, as here comes Seth Cole battling for second place. No help to the inside. We'll have to see how it helps when he comes up off the corner. Will the outside line get the run? It really looks like the 1 car of Trent Dunham is trying to get the run. The 66 car is loving this in his mirror as the 2 of Dylan Young has finally found his way back to the inside line. These cars have got to work together if they want to catch the 66 car. Josh Drake is just loving what he's seeing in his mirror. He's telling them, keep racing side by side, boys. 3 wide for second place. Dylan Young now to the inside. The 66 dives to the top side to block the run of the 1 car. Now it's going to go right back to the very, very inside. Dylan Young in second place as he dives to the outside, trying to get the run that he can. Dylan Young, he's gonna block the 37. We're coming to 2 laps to go. Young getting a good run off of turn number 4 here. Can he carry the momentum to the lead? 2 laps to go at Daytona. Well, if he breaks down to the inside line, that's all he's gonna need. Charles Sanford ducks the inside. Here comes Young. He's looking. He's peeking his nose, but the 66 blocks him. Oh, the 66 car. He's going to have to make a move. He's going to have to do it. Otherwise, Charles Sanford is going to make a move. He does, but the 03 has no help. It's not like it's going to matter, though. The 03 is going to carry the momentum that he had with him, and he is going to take second place as the cars come to the white flag. 1 lap to go here in the Coke Zero Sugar 400. Josh Drake looking to be... Oh no, there's the lap car of O'Neal Bolvin. Remember, this helped Dylan Young out in the Daytona 500. Sanford going to go to the inside, using him as a pick. Here he goes. He's going to have Dylan Young right behind him. Young to the inside. Is Dylan Young going to go further down the inside? I don't know if he will or not. He's pushing the 3 car. Seth Cole going to go He's going to go 3 wide for second. That's going to give the lead and the win to Charles Sanford off of turn number 4. Charles Sanford, 3-time winner. He wins the Coke Zero Sugar 400 at Daytona. My, oh my, Charles Sanford, the first 3-time winner of the Budweiser All-Pro Series. Dylan Young had it. He had a good shot at it. He tried his very best, but finishes 3rd. Oh, I cannot believe this. Charles Sanford. What a victory. I am out of breath. Whew. And here you have... Whew, out of breath, I told you. Calling this race probably caused me to lose my voice. Charles Sanford with the win. There you go. Charles Sanford with the win. Seth Cole 2nd. Dylan Young 3rd. Josh Draken 4th. Andrew Davis 5th. Joshua Sekuli 6th. Trent Dunham 7th. Carter Friesen 8th. Shane Lake 9th. Carson Gum rounds out the top 10. Then you have Levi McIntyre, Cody Lamas, Ace Garcia, Kyle Langland, Jessica Shelton, your top 15. James Quall 16th. Daniel Bouchard 17th. Alfredo Faggio 18th. Kyle Matthews 19th. And Tony Green in 20th. Jonathan Zorline, Michael Whitman, and Nathan Hudson round out your cars on the lead lap. Then you got William Brock, Patrick Smith, and O'Neal Baldwin who finished off the lead lap. And everybody else from below has retired out of the race. Ooh, as I go rest my voice and prepare for next week, this has been a production of the NNSCRA Offline Racing at its best. Congratulations to the first 3-time winner of the Budweiser All-Pro Series Season 8.1, the first 3-time winner of the season, Charles Sanford. Congratulations to him. This is Michael Norman saying, until we meet again.